I wanted to tell you guys about a cute little fact about me. I'm a GiMp. So I decided that I would address this now as opposed to later because I know that I'm gonna make a bunch of like jokes about my condition. So I'm a GiMp, yes. I have something called cerebral palsy. It's caused by a lack of oxygen at birth. So when I was delivered, I was not breathing. Yeah, I actually died for 10 minutes, and when they finally got me like to breathe at 10 minutes, my heart rate was only at, it's called an Apgar score. It goes from 0 to 10, and at 10 minutes, they only had me at a 2, so I was alive by the skin of my teeth. And so I walk with a limp, show you guys what that looks like.
Walk with a limp, huh?
So I just wanted to talk about like how CP affects me and affects my life. So growing up with CP was hard. I had to work like twice as hard as everyone else. I did not mean to make this like a serious video. I just wanted to make you guys aware that I have a physical condition.
Okay.
So the way CP affects me, I have a very mild case, thankfully. It could go anywhere from someone being like paraplegic to just having like a mild limp. I'm one of the very mild cases. So if you notice my lips moving like kind of crooked, whatever, or like my speech, I sound like a little nasally. It's because of the CP. I can pretty much do everything everyone else can. I can't really run. It kind of looks really like silly when I run. I'm not gonna embarrass myself like that and show you guys. But yeah, if I don't pronounce my words fully either, it's because of the CP. I feel like this whole video so far is like me excusing my fucking weird speech. Like making excuses for it. But it's not an excuse, but it's the truth, right? Try telling that to gym teachers. Anyway, so that actually reminds me. Growing up in the town I grew up in New Jersey. I'm still in this town. Pray for me. I don't like it here. The way you made friends is like you were either a football player or a cheerleader. I was neither. I wanted to be a cheerleader so bad, but my mom was like,
"You're gonna fucking break yourself, Selena."
I gave up on that.
All around me are familiar.
I always do this. I always have like long periods of time where I just forget what I'm saying. I guess, you know, the muscles being a little slower in my body, it's like I'm trying to transfer the thought, but it's not working out. It's like, give it a minute, Windows booting. It's like my body, like, it's like a really shitty laptop. It's like you buy a laptop that's not like an Apple laptop. It's like a Dell or something, and it looks shiny, it looks nice on the outside, but then you open it up and it's like got fucking viruses, and it's slow, and it keeps crashing. That's kind of like what my body is. But I can do a lot, okay? Just give me a minute. Yeah, so I live on my own, and it's not really an issue for me. I need help bringing up like groceries and stuff, and like cases of water, but other than that, like I really don't like have an issue. Well, taking out the garbage too, but like I'm pretty capable of everything. I mean, I am capable of everything. It just sometimes I have to do it in a different way. But that's basically like, it hasn't really stopped me from anything. I think the biggest issue that it's given me is like people underestimating me, for sure. People, I guess, have their certain like stereotypes about disabilities and whatever, and like that's not okay, but it's like I've come to accept it, and I've come to learn like not everyone is going to understand or like really care to understand. If they're not going to try to understand or like be willing, then I'm not going to waste my time trying to like beat it into their head. It's just it's not worth my time. I have better things to do, like trying to tie my shoes. I can tie my shoes. Look, perfectly tied. Put little bunny ears. I can tie my shoes, ma'am. Yeah, I can do everything. But it took a lot of work. A lot of work that I feel like it made me a stronger person, you know? Like mentally, I feel like I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't have to go through physical therapy and occupational therapy and, you know, learn how to button my coat, you know? It just definitely built character, and I feel like that's something that, you know, a lot of people don't have. A lot of people don't have decency and character. And, you know, it's rare. With my experience, I've learned that, like, even the simplest things require work, you know, at least for me. It hasn't been easy, but I'm grateful for that because it means that I'm going to work twice as hard to get anything that I want in life. Because that's who I am, that's who I had to be. So it's not like I'm changing just because I got older and things got harder, you know. There's always going to be challenges in life, but it depends on how hard are you going to work for it. How much stamina do you have? And I have a lot. So, with that being said, let's get a little more lighthearted, but not because of the CP, just because, like, my friends are really nice people. But it always, like, meant a lot to me when people would, like, take the time out to help me. Like, you know, I remember one time when my friends that were playing Frisbee, like, this teacher came up to me and, like, kind of, like, showed me how to throw it properly, like, with enough force. And that meant a lot to me because he didn't have to do it, you know. And it's not like I was enjoying the game any less because I wasn't good at it, you know. It was just about bonding with my friends, and I was proud of myself for participating at all. I can throw a good spiral. I can throw a good football, okay? But I can't catch for the life of me. I like basketball, but I can't shoot a hoop. So what? I can't really dribble either very well. But it's something that if I practiced, like, every day, then I know that I would be decent at it. So it's not really like it bothers me, you know, because I know that I'm capable. Again, not pronouncing the words. Anyway, but yeah, and I like to swim, but I can only back float with, like, so when I was in sophomore year, we had a pool at the school I went to. They gave me, like, a floaty belt. It sounds corny, it looks cornier, but it helps me swim, and when I back floated, I was so proud of myself because I went, like, the same speed as all the other kids. So that was something that I was really proud of. And actually one of my biggest, like, something that I take pride in the most, like, to this day, is that in sophomore year I got an award from my swim teacher. Like, it was like student of the month. I know it's, like, cheesy, I guess, but you don't understand. Like, I never thought that I would be recognized for anything I did in terms of athleticism. And so to get that really meant a lot to me. It wasn't like, the best thing about it, too, was, like, it wasn't a participation award. It wasn't, like, something she gave to me because she felt bad for me. It was because someone actually saw me and saw my work ethic and how much I wanted to just do my best, you know? And so that was just so sweet, and I'll always remember that. I mean, I have a lot of stories. I feel like when I was younger, CP painted a lot of my memories, like, of my school, my time in school, and my life in general. But now, not so much. People don't really notice it that much. I have a very, like, slight limp. A lot of people, I'll say, hey, you know, I have CP, and they'll be like, oh, I didn't even notice. But it's just really nice to, like, see how far I've come and how far God has taken me and how good he's been to me, because this could have ended up, my condition could have ended up much, much worse. I had a G-tube. When I was resuscitated, I came back, but I had no ability to suck, swallow, or gag, so I couldn't eat like a normal infant. So I had a G-tube put in my stomach. And, you know, it's like seeing that I came from like nothing, physically nothing. You know, my family and I have had struggles with other things too. So like coming from nothing, and like it's been a gradual process, but it's also been one that is very rewarding despite all the challenges and despite the times where it was like I'm not going to progress. I can't, you know, like nothing is impossible. I hope that I can convey that and like be a light for you to know that nothing is impossible. I feel like what needs to be said is being said right now, and I feel good about that. And if this reaches someone with the humor, the funny parts, and with the more serious parts, then I know that I'm doing a good job with these videos. So that's basically what I wanted to say in this video. I basically just wanted to, you know, show you guys that like nothing, so basically I said what I had to say in this video. I just wanted to give you guys like that background about me for the future videos and for the jokes and the laughs we're going to have in regards to the CP, because it's funny. Like, not everyone can joke about it, but the thing is, like, with jokes, if like sick jokes, it's like if you have if you've gone through it, then you have like the card for it. Like, so like I have so many cards. Like, I've been through so much shit. So I'm gonna it's like I have a lot of material to work with, and the CP is definitely one thing that I'm going to use, because why am I gonna let it depress me? It's not depressing. It's just life. And life can be funny sometimes, even when it is shitty. You just have to look on the bright side of things. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if this helped you or if this educated you in some way. I might take a little, like a minute to read it. I'm trying to scroll, you know. Trying to scroll down the page might take my hands a second. I'm kidding. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.